Hello, watchers. So, I just want to talk to you about my back window. I have been driving myself just a little bit crazy about the back window. Because it's curved. It's like curved, right? It's not straight like the other ones, making it easy to, put a screen up and keep it up. And for the life of me, I couldn't figure out how to make the screen that I made for it stay. And I really like it too. It's like my patriotic one. See, what it has is... Okay, good deal. It'll be like show and tell. So this one says, he will finish what he started. Right there. And then that one, right there, is my American flag. And then this is from Dollar Tree. It's like all the patriotic... There we go. All the patriotic things. And then there's my St. Michael badge. And then there's my USS Silo, right? And I thought, how cool will that be? I can just I can just continue to put things on there. Make it like my graffiti wall, right? So I was all ready to do that. And it kept coming down. I cut it too short. And then I'm like, well, maybe I could just get another piece and add it to it, and then that would just be ginormous. I don't know how I would get it on. I don't know how I would get it off. I do know that I could store it in that ceiling thingy there. Do you see that? I don't know. What are we saying? Okay. In my ceiling storage area, right? And that's what I'm doing right now. But I think this is going to end up going away. And I'm going to have to find some other place to put all my stickers and stuff. But anyway, these are curtains. Like the car window dividing curtains, right? And I put them up last night, and last night was kind of just a hot mess, right? Like Hot Mess McGee. But they came down like straight like this, right? Here, hang on, let me just show you. See, it hangs like that, right? It just hangs. So it takes off like a good, foot of room. And then, I feel like I have to sit here instead of where I am. It's just, it is a pain in the catugus, right? And I'm like, how am I going to make this work? And then I recalled that I have these things. These are barbecue skewers. I got them from 5-quarter Tree. So, I stuck them in between I stuck them right, can you see this? I don't know. I stuck them right in between the window and the car, right? In the van. And I realized I need 3 of them. So, doot. So I have one that's going to be... George just fell asleep, and I don't want to disturb him anymore. So anyway, I have one, this pointy part right here, yes, that goes into the wall there, right? So, I'm going to take that part, and I'm going to put it into the wall. And, whoopsies. Into the wall. Okay, and then, so, that holds that right there, holds it nicely there. And then I have this middle one here that holds 2 of them. And then I have this one that holds 1. Okay, so I'm going to put you down for a minute. Yep, have fun looking at my ceiling. It's a pretty ceiling. Pretty ceiling. Whoopsies. Every time I say whoopsies, that means I jacked it up somehow. But it's okay, here we go. So I'm just going to take these 2. And I'm going to hold them together. I'm going to stick the thingy in. And it's going to hold it. And then that one hold in. And then be all set. I should hold it. This one will go there. Alright, yay! Look, now we're good. I mean, it doesn't look beautiful, but it works, right? Because here's the thing. Out of that back window is a very fast-moving creek. And there's children over there. And those children like to play in the creek, which I'm fine with. George likes to go down to the creek too. I like to go down to the creek. But the kids hang out there, like, all the time. And, unless we're riding bikes around the circle, which again is fine. But if I'm laying here, like, watching movies or just, trying to, hang out with myself and my dog, and there's children running past, it feels really weird, And I think one of the parents said that she thought that it was weird that I was hanging out in my van. And I'm like, it's not. It is a blue van down by the creek, right? But it's a blue van down by the creek in a campground with all you other people in these, like, super expensive RVs. So my minivan cost $3,000. And everything in it probably costs like a total of $200. And I am having just as much fun as you are. And I'm probably having more fun because I don't have a big RV I have to, like, clean and stuff. So, there. Sorry. Yeah. So, there you go. And it'll be so much easier for me whenever I get up to leave tomorrow morning, because I'm going to take down my storage tent. I'm going to unplug myself. I'm going to make sure that George is in the front seat, and we're going to drive home. Well, you have to do a bunch of stuff. Ha! So, I don't feel so bad. But anyway, I have these curtains up here because I need to make sure that the children don't feel weird, and I don't feel weird around the children, because, I'm on the school board. And I don't want to be that weird lady. I'm already that weird lady, okay? But I don't want, like, to be the even weirder lady, So, it is what it is. Alright, so George is over here living his best life, right there. All hunkered in and sleeping. He buried his little nose into the sheets. So, we've gone for 3 walks today, and they've all been substantial. And he had breakfast and lunch and dinner. He had some salad and some tuna and some dog food that he, like, turns his nose up at now. It's great. So, yeah, it's been a good day. My husband came down twice. He came down to jump my battery, and he brought me breakfast and coffee. Yay! And then he came down for dinner, to have dinner with me, and he made fire, and he stayed for like 10 minutes, and the cold drove him off, which is fine. I felt really bad, though, because I wanted to go home, and my husband's like, I'm just going to be working and playing video games with the guys. So, good point. Thanks for pointing that out, and yes, I stayed, because, gosh darn it, I paid for it, right? And I keep, like, moving this because it's right over the time that I have for the video. So, anyhow, so I'm here. And it's not that he said, don't come home, but because it's my home, I can do what I want. But he did say, I didn't really set aside any time for you, dear, because I wasn't planning on you being home. Which is fine. So I'm here, and I'm enjoying my freedom, and my time with George, and my own little happy place. So, there you go. I'm going to probably stay up watching YouTube, but this will be my last video. So, good night. I will post a morning video tomorrow, and that's that. Bye.